Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this episode, we're going to be making our way to the Fire Sanctuary, which is right behind the Goron Village. So we're not going to have to travel on train, we're going to have to travel on foot. And thanks to the Goron Elder, he actually opened up the path by just stepping away from it. So yeah, now we can make our way through this mystical cave, and then we'll be at the sanctuary itself. And ooh, we got ourselves a star fragment. Not bad. I don't think it's going to be helpful for the thing we're trying to build though. Oh, and bee larvae. I don't need that either, but I do need this. This demon fossil is actually really important because we need like a bunch of those to build the dragon train I want to build. So yeah, that's the main train I'm going to try to get throughout this Let's Play. Hopefully we get it. But anyways, by stepping on the switch, a bridge has appeared, and we can make our way past this crazy place. And don't try to fight the fire keys head on with your sword, because you can't. It doesn't really hurt him. You're just going to end up getting burnt. So yeah, be careful. I'm also going to use my whip to take on these like-likes, because I don't like like-likes. So I don't want to mess with them. I'm not going to come near them. I mean, luckily we do have the Shield of Antiquity that we got from Nico. So, I mean, even if it does suck us up, it's not going to suck us, or suck up the shield after it spits us out. So that's a good thing, because the Shield of Antiquity never goes away, and that's the brown shield we currently have on us that we obtained from Nico, as I stated. And speaking of Nico, we're going to be heading back to him later this episode to claim a bigger prize, a much better prize that you guys are going to like. It's something we had before, but it will be worth it. I don't know, to me it's really cool, and I can't wait to show it off. But we're still missing one more stamp location, so we need one more stamp in Nico's stamp book, and he'll give us said prize. And here we are in the Fire Sanctuary. Believe it or not, there's going to be a stamp station here, so we'll be able to get ourselves a cool stamp from the Fire Sanctuary. Well, not really cool, rather hot stamp. Okay, that was stupid. Let's go ahead and kill these guys, avoid the friggin' rocks that are falling from the sky. You know, some crazy eruption or something happened earlier, so it's still doing that up here. We're just gonna make our way past this area. This is actually a really cool area, one of my favorite sanctuaries, not because it's really big and vast and whatnot. It's mainly because of the puzzle you have to solve to get to the Lokomo itself, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. But anyways, let's go ahead and quickly do this. What we want to do is we want to use our boomerang to spread the fire like crazy, and that way we're gonna have a bridge up here. This will take us to where that whole puzzle and the door to where the Lokomo is. But guys, if you keep heading down here, you'll find another torch that needs to be lit. And yeah, there is no fire that we can grab. I mean, I was gonna try to grab the fire from here, but I don't think it's really gonna work. Yeah, so what we want to do is grab it from all the way over here and, well, spread the fire even more. And by lighting this torch, we can light the torches back here. And, okay, well, that dude blocked it. Freaking Bokobo. Okay, let's go ahead and try again. Now, two more bridges have appeared from nowhere. And with these two bridges, we're going to be able to get the stamp that's in this area. So you have to solve this to actually get it. It's not really much of a puzzle or anything. You just have to keep heading down and light the other torches. But with that, let's go ahead and run straight towards it. So by crossing this bridge and heading up, we'll be able to cross the really long bridge. It's ridiculous. Also, we get ourselves a nice complimentary pirate necklace, which we also need for the ship I'm trying to build. So yeah, I just really want the head of the ship. Once I get the head, I'll be extremely happy. But here is the final, not necessarily a final stamp station in the game, but the final one I personally want, because we're gonna get that, you know, so-called item I was mentioning. So there we go. We got ourselves another stamp, and let's go ahead and jump down here. So basically, it's like we crashed the first bridge that we made appear. And now we are at the puzzle area. So here is the stone slab that will tell us the riddle of this puzzle. It's actually super interesting. So, opening the door of friendship. Once upon a time, two men fell in love with a beautiful woman. One man was popular and always the center of attention, but all he cared about was the beautiful woman he had fallen in love with. Unfortunately for him, the woman only had eyes for the other man. The battle of the woman's love grew and set sparks hot enough to melt stone. But unfortunately, the friendship shone between the men like a light. yeah, basically, so you want to highlight this part, so the friendship shown between the men like a light, uniting the pair. And that is the riddle for the door. So it was as if a door had been unlocked. So yeah, the metaphor of a door has been unlocked is literally you unlocking a door, and you have to shine a light between them. So who is this popular man, and who is the, you know, not so popular man that the woman's actually in love with? Well, we have to look at these statues. So this statue is looking at this guy. This one's also looking at this guy. This one's also looking at this guy. Okay, so they all seem to be facing this one statue, except for this one and this one. These guys are gazing at each other. So, also this popular statue that every other statue is gazing at this statue as well. So this is most likely the woman. This is the guy that the woman fell in love with, and you know, he's also in love with her. And this is the popular guy that the woman isn't in love with, but I guess everybody else is in love with. So what are we supposed to do? Well, these two are supposed to be friends, and by uniting them, the door will open. Well, they said light, and light is the basically answer. So we have to play the Song of Light. So, like that. My favorite one out of all the Spirit Track songs. I really like that one because it just drops all the way down. And well, there we go. With the Song of Light, a beam shines from nowhere and the door opens. So yeah, I always thought that puzzle was really interesting. You know, they gave a whole plot to it, even though it's extremely simple. But you know, it gave a reason. It kind of reminds me of those like test questions that you get on like a math test, and then you end up just not reading it and getting it wrong. That's me, at least. I'm not sure if that's the case with you guys, but anyways, excuse me, are you the guardian of this realm? And Jean told us about you. So you arrived at last, boy. And you too, Zelda of Hyrule. My name is Embrose, and I am indeed this realm's guardian. On behalf of the Fire Realm, let me extend a hearty welcome. Wow, he certainly is peppy, isn't he? You know, the Lokomos are pretty unique people, and Embrose is no exception. You know, you should look in the eye when you're talking to them. Okay. So I guess he's talking to Zelda, because Zelda's being a little rude. She just judges people right in front of them, in their faces, when they can hear her. Well, not necessarily like it was a rude thing, but I don't know, it just seems a little random. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, you should be, Zelda. Okay, so you need to make the other person feel what you're saying. But I disagree. In case you're wondering, yes, I know who you are. You're the hero to restore the spirit tracks, right? Yep, indeed. Good answer, and good posture and volume. You remind me of myself, boy. And I'm very impressed with the courage it took you to make it here. Now, in order to restore the lost spirit tracks, I need your help. Do you know about the Lokomo's songs? Yes, of course I do. So we're obviously gonna do what we always do, where he plays an instrument, we play the spirit flute, and then we'll be able to restore some of the tracks to the temple itself. So let's go ahead and get started. He's gonna show us the way we play this. I'll practice really quick once. So like usual, you just wait until he plays, and then you play right after him. This is obviously the practice one, so we can do it as many times as we want. Okay, that was fine, but I was a little off, but that's okay. Hopefully I get it right. So we're gonna go ahead and actually play the real thing, so let's do it. Here we go, guys. We want to make sure he finishes playing his... Like, you'll know when it's a good time to start. Alright, I got it right. So I was screwing up right at the end. But as you saw, every time he looked at me and it felt like he was done with his small verse, I was able to play. Even though he was still playing like maybe 1 or 2 notes after, it just felt right. Like, you can tell when it's a good time. You don't just want to start playing when the notes light up. That's the biggest mistake with these Lokomo songs. You play them too early. You should never do that. You want to try to be on point. But there we go. I just talked over the great music that was playing, and we got ourselves the Fire Realm, where we stored some of it with Embrose, and, well, it's a pretty good duet, if I do say so myself. First try, of course. So yeah, we did it. Good performance, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way over there. So, before we do leave, we're going to want to talk to the Gorons and get some info from them, because they do have some pretty good info to share. Obviously, this is their homeland, so they know what's going on. We have to know how easy it will be to head back to the temple, to actually head to the temple. We're not going to be heading back to the temple, but we have to know what the situation is. And believe it or not, it's going to be somewhat difficult. So here we are. We're back in Goron Village. We're going to have to head through this cave, though. But luckily, if we just turn over here where we got that chest, we can just jump down, and we'll be rather close to the back of the Elder's house. Just want to be careful I don't mess with these guys. The whip is usually easy because you can lock on targets unlike this. So you can tell I just constantly draw a line hoping I'll hit it. Normally I don't, but whatever. Took me quite a bit. I mean, if I was patient with it, maybe I'd do it. But anyways, oh, it appears everything went well. You must be quite the musician. Will you go directly to the temple, to the fire temple now? Not sure, actually. I don't think I have that in mind. So, I see. Well, at least try to remember this. There is a gate to the fire temple that is protected by 3 locks. So, some mischievous monster stole all the keys. Without getting all the keys back from the monsters, you can't open the doors. Okay, I don't really need to write that down, but sure, I'm gonna say yes. So there are 3 monsters with keys. I think we all can remember that. We don't have to worry about that until later on. If you talk to these Gorons, they'll actually give you tips about these quote-unquote 3 monsters, but hello there, who's calling us? I don't think it was that guy. He was looking at us strange. Is it this guy? Yes, it is. Alright, let's go and talk to him. So, what's up? As soon as the path to the village was restored, everyone went home. Boo on them. You see, there is still one place left that is blocked off. One very important place. Well, I want to go home too. Alright, so he wants more cold stuff. It sounds good by me. I'll go ahead and fetch him some. He wants at least 10 blocks to put out the 2 lava crater things that are happening. So we're gonna have to head back to the Wellspring Station, grab him at least 10 blocks. Obviously we get 20 in the load, and obviously we can't get hit or lose more than 10 blocks, and it starts to melt when we make it here. But when we went around that whole loop in the Fire Realm, you know, because there was a freaking dark train that was like over here. I'll show you guys real quickly. I mean, obviously you guys remember the previous episode if you watched it. There was a dark train over here blocking our path, so it sent us to go all the way around like this. Well, this time it's not there, so we'll be able to make it back to him with much more than 10. The fact that we had more than 10 when we had to go all around, so we're good. So what we want to do is we want to head back to the Wellspring Station and grab some ice. So I guess I'm going to cut this because you guys don't really have to see this part, but I'll see you guys at the Wellspring Station, so yeah. And we have arrived to the Wellspring Station, so let's go ahead and talk to this Anooki real quick and order some super cool mega ice. Now, I could have asked him to give me a cheaper price, and I don't know if that was gonna work actually. I never tried it, but maybe we would have got a discount, so you guys might want to try it. If you want to buy some mega ice from this guy, I just went ahead and spammed the touchscreen until I was able to buy it, so I don't really care. You know, it was like 100 rupees or something. We're gonna do some good in the world, so yeah, I don't care. So you guys saw me deliver mega ice to the Goron Village before, so I don't really see a point in putting you guys through this again. We're gonna go ahead and head straight to the Goron Village. I'll meet you guys there, so yeah. And we're back to Goron Village. Alright, so we have about 17 ice cubes left. That is well over the amount he wanted. He only wanted 10, so let's let him know that we brought it back. So, got it. We don't even have to ask him the amount because we know we have well over that amount. And there you go. By magic, he was just able to use the ice and cool down everything. So good work, Captain. I'm a big fan of yours. Now I'm feeling grateful. Okay. So, yeah, we made him grateful, we made him happy, and with that, like usual, if you help anybody, you'll get yourself a forest gem. This is usually delivering people, not necessarily delivering, but driving people from one place to another, or using your freight car to take things from one place to another. And now that we do have the freight car, we are going to be doing that quite a bit because a lot of new forest gems are collectible now, thanks to the car. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And one of the things I actually want to do is head straight to Hyrule Castle. So we're gonna be heading there, and we'll see what else we can deliver with our cool card that we obtained from the Goron. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut when I arrive at Hyrule Castle. The route I'm gonna go, for those of you who want to know, I'm gonna be heading straight to the Snow Realm. And then I'm gonna head down to where the Tower of Spirits is, and then with that, I'm just gonna switch the route to the Forest Realm. So yeah, it's the quickest way to the Hyrule Castle. That's it. I'm losing my train of thought. Haha, I did that joke way too many times. All right, see you guys there. We have arrived. All right, so there are two things we can do here in Castle Town. One, basically the first thing that we're gonna do is, well, talk to this chick. So, hello there, Mr. Engineer. It looks like that your train can now transport cargo, whatever. Okay, so basically this chick wants some yummy fresh fish. She's hungry and she wants at least 10 or something like that. So, we can get ourselves 10 fish. I wonder where to get that. Well, yes, it's at Aboda Village. That is the area we want to head to. So we're going to head straight there in the Ocean Realm and pick her up some fish. So I'll meet you guys at Aboda. Smell that, guys? Well, I don't. Anyways, let's go ahead and check our mail really quickly before we get that fresh fish. So, hey, howdy, mister, blah, 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 Furris. Okay, well, Furris has a letter for us, so we got a letter. I don't really care who it's from, because we know who it's from. I'll check it out in a bit. You know, whatever, let's just go ahead and read it, because Furris is cool. So, yeah, tell me, does this place look familiar to you? I'm over here trying to snap some shots of the awesome armor-plated version of that new train. Those aren't awesome trains, Furris. Okay, whatever. I'll be around here for a while, so come pay me a visit if you get the chance. That would be sweet. Your buddy, Furris. Okay. Interesting, my friend, but maybe later. I'm not really in the mood now. I have a lot of delivering and stuff to do, so I'll focus on that. So this chick over here, I believe we talked to her before, saying that the wise one said that will be a great year for fish or something to her, and I guess it is. Look at all this delicious fish. So let's go ahead and buy 20 for the cost of 50 rupees. So all of these things are a little pricey. As she says, they can basically go bad from the sun and stuff. So they'll start going bad as we start moving the train, so we want to head there as soon as possible. Luckily we have 20, so we only need half of what we currently have to make it to Hyrule Castle Town. So let's go ahead and try to do that. Now, this is really easy. I'll show this off because, you know, I have fish with me, and I guess it'd be smart to show you guys the best tactic, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the path that I used to get here. You guys didn't see that path, and it's a really easy one, especially if you have all of the forest gems I have already unlocked. So if you've been following this Let's Play, you should be intact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way straight to the Forest Realm, obviously, because that's where Castle Town is located. And then I'm going to get ready to take a turn to the right as soon as possible. This railway track will take us away from enemies completely. We are 100% safe back here, unless freaking flying enemies appear, but I doubt that will happen. So we don't have to worry about getting hit. It's just as fast as taking any other path, and hopefully we won't come upon any dark trains. I don't think so, at least. I mean, it does generally seem like we're safe. Also, this water is really weird. The way it's like moving back and forth almost seems like we're not moving at all when you're staring at the water and like ignoring everything else surrounding you. But we are moving generally fast. I could have went to the trading post and checked if I even had enough for what I'm trying to get, but I most likely don't. Alright, we're gonna have to see where this dark train is heading to. It's heading down, of course. So we're gonna have to slow down or take the long way from Whittleton. I'm just gonna take the long way from Whittleton because we have no time to spare. We have to keep going, and yeah, non-stop drive to Hyrule Castle Town. Now this train may be on our tail, but we'll be okay, I guess. I think we're far enough to where we don't really have to worry. I mean, it is generally faster than ours, so we got to be a little careful. But if it starts coming close in cannon range, actually, it already is, so I'll start hitting it now. So, die! Go on standby or whatever happens. Come on, I gotta keep hitting it. Can I hit it one more time? I'm pretty sure it will slow down if I do. There we go. Alright. Let's not worry about anything else now. So we're gonna keep heading straight to the castle. I think we're okay. This dark train isn't gonna stop us. The one on the top is heading to where the Tower of Spirits is, so we're good to go. This guy does not want to stop chasing us, so it's so annoying because it ruins the excellent music that is playing. I hate it, but whatever, we have to deal with it. It's literally going to keep chasing us. This has to be a joke. Come on, dude. Let the music commence. I want to hear the overworld music again. Slow down. Like, I don't know why it's doing that. It's not like it's going to catch up. It's no use, my friend. It's freaking... Oh, okay, we got to also switch the track. Alright, so please tell me that that train that's heading up to Castletown is going to take a right after that. I don't think it will. I have a feeling it's going to be a ginormous dick. Yes, it is. Alright, so I could risk it and head straight towards it or not. You know, I'm not going to do that. Let's just head back a little bit. Alright, we only have 11 more fish. They are starting to go bad. This is really stupid how this is actually happening. I have to slow down my progress completely so this train doesn't, you know, go for me. Oh well, though. We're just going to wait for it. We're fine here. It shouldn't turn or hit us or anything. I'm going to back up a little bit more just to be safe. Alright, we are good. Let's go and head straight for Castletown. We have 13, so we have 3 more to spare if they go bad. I don't think they will. Maybe one more will, but I think we'll have at least 12 by the time we make it, because, you know, it's only like a short distance. So let's go ahead and get ready to switch our gearbox all the way to reverse and stop. There we go. So it looked like it was really clutch, but it wasn't. We had a good amount of time. So here we are back in Castletown. Let's go ahead and let her know that we got the fish. So yeah, we got you some awesome fish. Take it. And she is so happy and grateful that we're going to get ourselves another forest gem to light up the spirit tracks. And this one, I believe, is actually a really good one because it opens up like another shortcut to the trading post and actually to the ocean sanctuary as well. Or not necessarily the ocean sanctuary, but the ocean realm. So awesome. More has been energized. Now, another thing we want to do is we want to make our way over to this cuckoo selling man. He's now in business and ready to sell. So we're going to go ahead and buy 5 cuckoos for the price of 50 rupees. That is actually really good. And with these 5 cuckoos, we're going to make our way to Aboda Village. And at Aboda Village, we'll be able to talk to Nico and get ourselves our prize. But we also want to deliver these cuckoos to a guy who wants to open his own cuckoo pen or whatever. So, we're gonna head there. Here's the thing, though. 5 is not enough to start a whole farm. So, we're gonna have to get him 10. So, we're gonna have to head over to Aboda Village, then head back, then back to Aboda Village again to deliver the other set of 5. So, that's gonna be great. Not really, though. I guess I'm gonna cut because there is nothing. We've been from Castletown to Aboda Village many, many times. So this is nothing new at all. Hopefully no dark train slows me down, but I'll see you guys over at Aboda Village. Alright, here we are. We're good. We have all 5 cuckoos with us. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. So, yo, Link. Oh, fine cuckoos, whatever. Let's go ahead and give it to them. And now he has put them in his defense and whatever. But he wants 10 cuckoos, like I stated earlier. So we're going to head back to Hyrule Castletown. We're gonna go ahead and order another 5 batch of cuckoos. Then we're gonna head back here to Aboda Village, where we'll be able to talk to Nico and also, you know, give the guy his 5 cuckoos. So, yeah, back to Hyrule Castle it is. So I'll see you guys there. I'm back for some more cuckoos. So, guy, where are you? I want to buy some more. Okay, there you are. Hello. Can I have another 5 cuckoo birds. Thank you very much. All right, we got to be careful. Bandits, whatever, could steal it. I think that's what he said. I don't really care what he said because now we're going to head back to Aboda Village and we're going to deliver those 5. So Zelda, please let us depart. Okay, there we go. So all aboard. So coming here, I actually took the long route, which I'll show you guys really quick, is through the forest. So I went from here. I took the forest route and I started going down like this. Now, this route is generally easier because you can avoid the dark trains that are circling all around here, but there are Skulltulas in your way non-stop, and I ended up getting hit. And the result of getting hit, a cuckoo fell out from the fence, and yeah, I had to head back because here's the thing, we only get 5, and if you need 10. And that was my second trip, so I needed all 5. I couldn't have any jump out, so that was an issue. I had to head back, buy more cuckoos, so I spent another 50 rupees to replace the 4 for another 5, and now I have the 5. So the long route wasn't the best idea because I ended up getting hit by a Skulltula, which is really dumb on my part, but alas, we finally did it. Let's go ahead and let this guy know that we have the rest of the 5 cuckoos, and he should be so happy that he's gonna give us, yes, a force gem. So yay! a lot of traveling, I'll tell you that. But it will be worth it because another route has appeared. Even though it's kind of a useless route for now until it makes another area. But yeah. Sweet. Okay, now I am actually going to end off the episode here, but not without showing the prize we're going to get from Nico. So, hey, Nico, we got 15 stamps. Yeah, awesome. He's impressed. He's going to give us the clothes we started out the game with, the engineer clothes. With that, look at us. Yeah, we got our top hat back. We look super cool with a sword and shield. And it's awesome. I'm just glad that you're able to switch back and forth between your suit. You just have to talk to Nico to do it. So, I need your guys' opinion. Should I continue Let's Playing this game with the engineer suit, so this one that I'm currently wearing, or should I keep it, classic and stay with the hero's clothes, or the recruit's uniform? You guys know. So let me know in the comments, because this will decide what Link will wear for pretty much the rest of the Let's Play. So yeah, but I'm gonna end off the episodes here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to let me know which suit I should wear in the comment section below. But like I said, I've been ZeldaMaster, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!